Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Radioactive Spider-Man. Hello, Z! Spider-Man. Spider-Man. It's Rosie. I'm Rosie. Hi.
Oh wow, we're on. Hi,
Yes.
I'm off.
See, I faked you out. I got you to do your intro
Yeah.
immediately. I did it.
I-
Finally.
I'm really excited to play more Spider-Man. In fact, I've even been preparing for it by trying to get into the mindset of Peter Parker. So I had a bunch of random people kick me in the balls.
Really?
Yeah, I had somebody break into my car and steal all my stuff.
Honey, my stuff is in there.
No, I made sure they only took mine.
How'd you do that?
I asked nicely.
Oh.
I got an apartment just so they could evict me from it.
Wow.
Yeah, luckily there were no devils around. I drew the line at, selling my marriage.
Fucking better.
All units, prisoners are causing a major disturbance with stolen vehicles.
Stolen vehicle? Maybe it's mine.
No, I thought they just stole stuff out of your car.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe they went further than they should have.
My stuff! You bitch!
How is everybody tonight? Has somebody stolen your car to make you feel like Spider-Man?
It's a pretty universal experience, I think.
Which part? Getting your car stolen or being kicked in the balls?
Well, a lot of people don't have balls.
Ah.
Anyone can have a car if they try hard enough. Can't afford one? Just steal one. It's fine. From Noffles. No, not from Noffles, though, because my stuff is in there. Eve asks, was the Rosie marriage offer I paid for a scam? I mean, you didn't pay me, so yes.
That was like some dystopian sci-fi movie. Of course, the city.
We have to pursue legal action to whoever did that.
Alright, so I figured we'd start the night off by going to the last Black Cat thingy.
What's the status,
Yeah.
Murray Hill?
I was thinking, we didn't stream on Tuesday. I really wanted to, but it was way too hot. It was so hot, you guys. You wouldn't even believe that. Unless you were also experiencing that. Ooh, spotlight!
I can do this.
So right now, we've only got Spidey and Pokemon, which means we've got a really, Fox Kids-centric thing going on, so... maybe we could, add, a Power Rangers game. Digimon World. Kamen Rider, technically.
Yeah.
I don't think they made a Master Rider specific game, but...
Too much to
Yeah.
hope this will teach Sable to focus on actual criminals instead of me. Yeah.
Just wave a tribble in front of the screen while playing, it was like Black RX they used, right?
Yes, and some stuff from I think Zeo and J. Not Power Rangers Zeo.
There's a Kamen Rider Zeo?
Yep.
Does he use the Zeo crystal?
No.
I need to take out those snipers.
How have we not heard about this?
Yeah, it's actually spelled Z-O.
Huh. Hello, Lingering Goose. Welcome to the Spideys. Game volume up a little bit? Okay. Oh, it immediately went up because of sound happening. All I can look at is the... What do you even call that? The thing that goes up when there's sound?
The bar that goes up.
Ah, the technical term I see.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't feel like it's really indicative enough of what it does. Yeah, I don't know. Eek the Cat on SNES. You ever watch Eek the Cat?
No. What
Good.
the hell is Eek the Cat?
Bad.
Okay.
A lot of early Fox Kids programming is just really bad and not good.
Yeah. I was there for it.
Oh. See, well, you didn't watch Eek the Cat, so I didn't know if you knew that. I also recall you don't know what Bobby's World is, so you really don't know. I don't know.
I only know what I know.
Hanakawa?
Yeah, I know Hanakawa very well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Biblically?
I wish.
Same. It's a Spider-Man stream. We're not even 5 minutes in, and we're already being perverts.
Listen, Pete, for this next experiment, I need you to get a full-sized model of Hanakawa. Anatomically correct.
Harry, if I could do that, do you think I would be having all this money trouble?
Yes.
You'd manage somehow, Pete.
Please proceed to Columbia.
Your predilection for cat-like women with white hair seems to get you in trouble.
You cowards assaulted in the mosh pit? Great.
There's always pizza. We're on Fox Kids.
Oh, wait, I can see it. What? Excuse me, sir. Oh,
That's funny though, because I'm actually
Be gone!
on a bit of like a Cartoon Network kick right now. I don't really know why.
I realize the irony in me saying this, but I hope you've learned not to hit people.
And I kind of wish you could just like watch old Cartoon Network, just like it just had like time traveling TV.
Yeah.
One more location should give me the data I need to find Black Cat.
And then it's time for a
Rough
booty
estimate.
call.
She's got about 49 million in loot. I reach her before she gets to 50 and she might go straight.
Telling yourself that. Pete.
Meow.
I've seen how she interacts with
That's the gallery
Mary
where they
Jane in
keep
the
the jade
comics.
tiger.
There ain't nothing straight
That's worth
going
a
on
cool
there.
million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia.
I love that part where like he wakes up in the hospital and it's MJ and Felicia
Yeah.
in front of him, and he's just like, "Oh, it's this dream again."
What's our status?
Be gentle.
Ringside high.
People are like, oh yeah, Peter's the bottom. And I'm like, no, he fucking is not.
Rats is needed.
Like, there was actually like a, I need people I can get there. No! Okay, yeah. That guy. Electrified music box. This isn't even a stealth mission!
Hey, you do know you're the bad guys here, right?
Woo! Woo! Oh shit.
Freaking jetpacks! Who do you think they are?
Probably like, you know, one job posting away from working for Dr. Doom. Okay, Mr. Airman.
I feel like Dr. Doom would hire like henchmen with better moral fiber than cops. So.
He'd build his own.
What's happening to this city?
What was I talking about before that? Oh yeah, we were gonna go meet Black Cat. Do I have a thing for that now? Oh yeah, that.
She doesn't actually show up in the base game though, does she?
No.
You just find her creepy shrine.
Yeah.
And spoilers, but yeah, let's play tennis. Aww.
Let's play tennis with bad guys. Not Sable base. I don't like Sable, so maybe I'll go back there and beat the shit out of them after this. No, really. What the fuck were we talking about before? Oh yeah, no. Peter Parker, absolutely not a bottom. There was a Reddit thing where people were like,
Well, there's your problem.
well, no. What was really baffling was they were like, "What do you think he's a like?" They were like, "Do you think he's a top or a bottom?" But they included
Freedom Tunnel.
the panel from the
Before
'90s
Feast
where
started,
he
this was
actually
a
has
haven for New York's
MJ webbed
homeless.
up.
Mostly
And, you know,
abandoned
they are
now.
clearly about
Good
to
hiding
get down to
spot.
some stuff.
Must be a
They're like,
hidden
"Oh,
entrance
he's
or
a bottom."
something.
I'm like,
How do you figure?
yeah, I'm like, you're looking right at proof he's not.
Sable goons be like, "Oh, we the baddies."
Bingo. This looks like everything she stole, but no sign of Felicia. Financial data on the Maggia crime families.
That'll never
Is she
come
trying
back.
to blackmail them?
I'm sure that'll work out. Okay, what Marvel deep cut is this supposed to be?
Fisk reported this stolen a few years back.
Actually, I was just thinking, like, oh, I bet that's Vanessa Fisk.
Oh, look. Cat's dancing with the little spider. Also imprisoning him in a jar against his will. Cute. Very cute.
She's a really good artist, though. Like,
First
she
time
could
I
just
caught
do
Felicia,
that
she was
instead of
trying to
stealing
steal
stuff.
this. Looks like she finally went back to finish the job.
And she stole a couch!
What's this?
Wine.
Wine from a Magia vineyard.
Spider, you raced here to redeem me, didn't you? You're adorable. And cute, too. Which is why I made you something more flattering. If you've got it, flaunt it.
How? How did this get on me?
Game. Could it?
There's just like a launcher underneath and it's like...
So, fun fact.
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department.
Black Cat is
What?
the one who
How?
makes him his
place is like Fort
non-alien
Knox.
black suit.
All those cats you found?
Yeah, he gets
When
rid
they
of the
were all
black
together
suit
in the
and, you know, he
evidence
switches
room,
back
they
to the red and
linked
blue
up,
one.
boosted their signal,
But I
and
guess, like,
deactivated
editorial was
the
just like, oh no, we still
Don't
want him
even
in
tell
the
her sneak.
black, so
You might
Felicia
find the
shows
cats
up
and
and she's
report
just
them to
like,
you. She played
yeah, I think you look
dead.
hotter in this one, so I made
What'd she
you one.
take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50 million worth of loot just so she could get her stuff back. Which means she's got something
Spidey
even
got
bigger
pussy
planned.
whipped.
Wow. Gotta give her credit. She played you good.
Are you smiling? You sound like you're smiling.
Gotta go.
Anyways. So yeah, you get this suit for completing the Black Cat stuff. It doesn't have any powers or anything, it's just cosmetic. I'm going back to the red and blue, because I like it. And now this guy. Yeah, we might actually finish this today, depending on, like, you know, how long I dick around and where we actually are in the story. Good point. Oh, shit!
Can't even hear what they're saying, I just see those subtitles.
Oh, I like this one.
And you know, thinking about it, like, early Cartoon Network, like, you know, the first thing they had was just all those old Hanna-Barbera and, like, MGM tunes.
He didn't see me. Good.
Somehow!
So I just pull his tower down. You know, as you do. So yeah, you were saying about Hanna-Barbera cartoons?
Yeah, like, they started off with just that, and then they start, like, you know, making their own stuff, and we got, like, that golden age of cartoons and all that. So really, for a while, they pretty much just had good shows, unless, you know, they were airing, like, one of the Hanna-Barbera shows that's really ass.
Yeah, which is most.
It's kind of funny, because they didn't have any problem, like, poking fun at some of the, like, really bad ones.
Yeah.
And just only airing them if it was a joke. But then they were also like, no, you gotta watch the Magilla Gorilla show.
What is it? Like the Chan clan or something. I'm like, ooh, I don't think you can do that today. Come to Spidey.
But, like, the Fox kids, it kind of seemed like, you know, their early stuff was all fucking weird and gross, and then they started, like, getting all of this, like, other programming that was better.
No response. Can someone get eyes on SA-77?
I mean, I guess it helped that Saban had, like, a bunch of, like, stock in that, so, you know, they were like, air everything we have. And then, you know, you can argue about whether or not, like, you know, Saban reversionings of Japanese properties are any good, but, it did expose us to a lot of stuff, so that's neat.
Get your face ready.
You know what was a good Saban show? Super Pig.
Huh.
See, I know you don't know that one, because
Nope.
it actually did not air in the US.
Ah.
It aired in, like, the Netherlands and I think, like, New Zealand or something? Really odd. And, like, that dub is, like, lost media now, because I think there's, like, one Dutch guy who's got, like, something of it on VHS, but he won't release it.
Oh, what an asshole.
And then later on, they dubbed that version into Dutch,
That's
and
all.
I saw that as a kid.
find
And
out
it's
what
like
they
a
were up
magical girl show, but she like transforms into a pig. That's also lost media because apparently no one freaking recorded that show.
Huh. Oh.
Pretty wild, huh?
Yuri,
Ah.
looks like some
Yeah.
people were protesting this Sable base, and the agents responded by locking them up.
Great way to win hearts and minds. Can you get them out?
It'll take some persuasion, but I'm a pretty persuasive guy.
Gonna persuade the lock.
Target Spider-Man is on site. Engage.
So, when you were little, did you say, I'm gonna grow up to be a fascist oppressor? Yeah, you probably did.
Ow.
Spidey has no patience for this bullshit.
Oh. That didn't work. Well, let's just do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh, I thought you'd use the special on like the riot shield guy.
Nah. That'd be too easy for him.
More of you. That's
It'd also
it.
be
I'll
easier
leave
for
it
you.
back
Yeah.
You know, if you become Slidey instead of Spidey.
Yep.
I'm going in.
I'm gonna swing at him while he's in the air.
Yeah, what are you doing there, dude? What's that about?
Ow. Stop that.
Now, what else did Saban have? Obviously, that like Power Rangers and various non-Power Ranger things that they tried to make Power Rangers.
VR Troopers, Big Bad Beetleborgs, which was the most successful of them by virtue of it got 2 seasons. Wow. I forgot like how much punishment these had.
They did like a lot of anime, didn't they?
Yeah.
But like, I'm totally blanking on what they had.
Oh. Shit.
I think they did the little bits. A really weird thing was the anime that's based on. That got a Dutch dub like in the 80s, and then you know when Fox Kids became a thing, and like Saban was like air all my shit. They redubbed it with the Saban version as the base. It's super weird.
I'm calling customer service. I distinctly ordered only one group of hostile Sable agents.
He's doing whatever a spider can! We can't stop it!
Sable's issuing an internal bounty on you. Huge bonus for any agent that brings you down.
Nothing like a little healthy competition to maintain a positive work environment.
I don't know how it was over here, but in Europe, Fox Kids aired Totally Spies.
Huh.
You guys are gonna keep showing up
I
like
think
this.
it was Cartoon
I like
Network.
to
An
call
important
first.
show.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys also got like Pokemon on Cartoon Network at one point, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we never got that. It was on Fox Kids, which then became like Disney XD.
Yep. That's yours. So is this.
Remember when Naruto was on Disney XD?
Yeah, why?
Apparently they dubbed some of that into Dutch and they were gonna air it, but it never happened.
Oh yeah, and yeah, why was not like me asking you why they did that. It was just more like, what the fuck were they thinking? Why did you do that, Disney?
Well, I was gonna
shit.
talk about that regardless, so
Oh
you know.
god, my brain got like ultra cross-wired because I was hitting R1 to dodge because I was playing FF yesterday.
Oh, hi, Sable
It's
guy.
actually kind of funny to think that, you know, like Fox Kids had all the like Saban stuff, but then they started having all the 4Kids stuff. So I guess Saban just kind of stopped doing stuff for a while. I don't know. Kind of seems like when you hit a certain point in like popular kids anime, all of a sudden Saban just kind of goes away.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, here's your Pokemon and your Yu-Gi-Oh! 4Kids coming in. Freaking Shaman King was on there. Still weirds me out.
Yeah.
And then I think like Nelvana or someone did some stuff. Beyblade maybe. Definitely remember watching Beyblade on Fox Kids, but I don't think 4Kids were the ones who did that.
Get down. Ow. Alright, these guys are starting to piss me off. We're gonna do this the cheap way. My face! Come on, target me.
And I think Cartoon Network, where we were pretty much just had Dragon Ball Z, because by the time they started like doing more anime, Cartoon Network wasn't a free channel anymore. Like actual Dutch Cartoon Network just stopped because like I guess Turner Broadcasting didn't want to do it anymore, and they were just like just have a European version and make it like a premium cable thing. So, but because all their stuff was really popular, this other channel, like,
And scene.
they, like, got the rights to air a bunch of their stuff. As in, like, you know, this channel presents Cartoon Network. So that's how we got all these cartoons, which were suddenly all dubbed in Dutch, which was not great generally. Although I like the Ed, and Eddie dub because it sounds almost exactly the same somehow.
Got the people out of the cells.
Yeah, that channel had the awesome name of
I hate that Sable's
Urine?
violating constitutional rights, but right now, I'll settle for keeping innocent people out of lockup. Thanks.
That's right up there with Dr. Gay.
It was supposed to be like you're in.
You're
Was supposed to be the thing, but they spelled it in like a weird, like, you know, 2000s way. So when they, like, you know, went to all the like fucking like whatever, like I guess you'd call it like a convention for like, you know, like the people who like buy and sell like media rights.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, our channel is being rebranded to Urine, and all the like English speaking people are like. Anyway, then the children's block was called You're Kidding, which is better, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's Martin Lee. Oh, God, he was here.
How do you like my new eviler tab? Learn to aim!
Hey, is this fascism eating itself?
Oh, it might be. Well, this seems like a happy ending.
Before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers.
Just seeing, like, the frickin' sniper lasers just reminds me of Arkham Asylum.
A game I've never actually finished.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams.
I quite liked it, but I don't know if I could go back to it now.
Yeah, I feel like I might like actually get farther in it if I played it like a Metroidvania, which it kind of is.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I also never really played Arkham City, which was like not the game's fault. It just kind of happened that way, and then by the time I would have like gone around to it, I didn't care that much anymore because Batman had suddenly become considerably less cool.
Obnoxious.
You know, I watched Dark Knight Rises in the theater.
I'm
Need to get through
sorry.
these demons quick before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum.
But like the full extent of how bad that movie was didn't set in until later. Like I was still somewhat entertained during it, even though it was like, you know, really obviously like little loose at the edges. I know. I feel like there's a real expression for that, but I forget what it is.
Wasn't me. It's okay, guys. It's Spider-Man said it wasn't him.
Anyway, yeah, then you were a kid and got all the Cartoon Network stuff, and then suddenly they start to air way more anime. Like, I think they got Beyblade at that point. And,
Yeah.
Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, which we got the less messed up,
guys off
like,
stealthily.
version of that. Because it was based on the English dub, but not the US version of it, because that was weird. Like, Nelvana dubbed that whole show, and then I think, like, the network in the US was like, what? We can't have action show for girl, starring girl. Boy will not like that. Boy should have action show. And then they tried to re-edit it to make Shaoran the main character.
Who I
called it Card Captors.
I think we watched like 4 episodes of it together, and he hasn't fucking shown up. So I wonder how they managed that.
The same way that they made Vaughn the main character for Escaflowne, I guess. Which is also a thing. I was reading about Toonami, and apparently like 2 shows they really wanted Well, actually 3 shows. They wanted Slayers, which Fox Kids got the right and then never aired it because they realized that show's kind of raunchy. Ray Earth, they never got. I know there was a Fox Kids pilot for that. It's actually on the Blu-ray if you want to, like, cringe. And Escaflowne, which they couldn't get because Fox got the rights and actually tried to air that show despite really not understanding what was going on there. Fucking Fox. Dark Knight Rises was certainly a movie when you look further into it. Yeah, like, you know, when you're just, like, watching it and you don't know yet what's gonna happen, you're kind of like, alright, there's some hokey parts, but there's some neat parts, and, I'm sure that this whole philosophy is gonna make sense by the end. And then you get out of the theater and you're like, you know, you just got that, like, post-theater thing where if a movie wasn't complete garbage, you're just like, yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
And then you start thinking about it, like, the next day, as you're like, oh yeah, I watched The Dark Knight Rises. You're telling your friends, and then you're like, wait, this movie was kind of dumb, wasn't it? It was kind of really bad. Although, even, like, in the theater, I was just like, okay, so Bane's, like, plan here is to prove that Gotham is, like, inherently deceased and will always, like, destroy itself by doing a bunch of terrorism to make everyone go insane when they wouldn't have done that otherwise. It's kind of like Mr. Negative in this game, really, if you think about it.
It's annoying because, like, we still have not gotten, like, a good comics-accurate Bane in the movies. Because Comics Bane is, like, a super genius. Like, he beats Batman in a way cooler way than, like, this one, where, like, you know, Batman finds him, like, Batman, you're out of practice, and I am not.
Have they ever given Bane a voice that wasn't, like, a fucking weird accent?
No, because in the comics, Bane is, like, Hispanic.
Yeah, but I remember, like, you know, in the animated series, like, you know, the version they did of it sounded weird to me. Like, it sounded kind of fake and hokey, but, you know, maybe I'm wrong on that.
It's also possible they didn't actually cast a Hispanic person.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say that for sure, because I don't know.
Looking through the Oscorp letters!
I remember that being, like, kind of distracting when he showed up. But, you know, maybe that's just me, because I'm from the Netherlands. I don't think I had talked to, like a Mexican person until I was, like, 24 or something.
Why are you so heavy?
But yeah, like, you know, they do the fight in Dark Knight Rises, and he's just like, I was born in the dark shadow. The way that fight initially happens in the comics is Bane simultaneously, like, he orchestrates a plan that busts out all of Batman's rogues gallery. All at once.
Your client inside this building
and Batman has a fever. And so Batman has to just run himself ragged into the ground, recapturing all of his bad guys. And then when they are finally all back in jail, he goes back to the Batcave, and Bane is there. And he's just like, so, how do you feel about a fight? Too bad! And beats the hell out of Batman once he's, like, already completely exhausted.
Will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
You know,
works for me.
Here's the something that bothers me about this game, right?
Yeah.
They make Silver Sable so hateable. But then also they have this, like, rule where Spider-Man can't actually fight women in this game, so he can't actually, like, you know... You can't get, like, closure on that.
Yeah, and the other problem is like, they team up more in, like, the DLC.
This is insanity.
Because, you know, that's generally how you do it in video games. It's like, if you want to make, like, a fight, like, really cathartic for the player, you really, like, build that up. That's how that works.
Yeah.
And then here it's like they have all the build-up, but you don't actually get to fight her.
Yeah, and the other thing with Silver Sable is, like, she's, like, a long-running, like, kind of, like, anti-hero, femme fatale sort of type.
I know about the accident. I know what happened.
So it's like, you know, of course she's gonna, you know, be antagonistic, but, like, ultimately, like, you know, she's not gonna side with the crazy wackos. But, like, they could have done it better.
My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
Yeah, and my parents died because they were super spies.
You're more than your past.
I think.
Don't let it control you.
Maybe. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to know that right now.
I I tried so hard to make my parents
Martin Lee
proud,
in Spy
honor
Kids.
their legacy. But to truly honor them, Osborn must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin.
But yeah, that sounds like a cool Batman storyline, and I
Yeah.
wish that, like, the prospect of reading Batman comics didn't make me break out in hives immediately, because...
Yeah. Honestly, 90s Batman is pretty cool.
Lee's pain.
Because, like, that is, like, one of the high points of the Bat family as a unit.
It's fueling his
Partly
power.
because, you know, editorial was just like, oh, we're gonna do a big storyline and it's gotta go through every single book.
Maybe you should just, like, give me, like, a pile of Batman comics.
Yeah.
Be like, read these ones.
Like, that one I'm pretty sure they packaged, because it's a big storyline. It's one of the famous Batman storylines. It's called Nightfall. And I'm pretty sure they still sold it, they still sell it as, like, a big, thick, like, it's like 2 inches thick.
We'll have to, like, get it.
Yeah.
Like, right now, what do we have? Like, we have, like, Year One, Long Halloween.
I do not own a lot of... We do not
I can't
own...
see.
This is the only sample.
We don't have Year One?
We have Year One. We've got Long Halloween, Dark Victory, Batman Universe, which is the best thing Brian Michael Bendis ever wrote at DC. And by the best thing, I mean probably the only good thing. You know what? I'll say this. Even if Bendis' DC stuff was good, Batman Universe still kicks ass. Like, it's good. It's fun.
You don't help people.
And then I've got Batman the Black Mirror, which is Scott Snyder's first Batman storyline, but it stars Dick Grayson as Batman. So naturally, I quite like that.
Yeah.
This won't bring your parents back.
Nothels has a Nightwing t-shirt, so
Yeah.
you know what he's about.
I own more Nightwing books than I do Batman
I'm
books.
trying to save this piece of scum.
I'm trying to save
I also
you,
have
Martin.
2 volumes of the Cassandra Cain Batgirl series.
Fight it.
Cassandra Cain, the best Batgirl. Okay, so out of all of the Rogues Gallery, Martin Lee is, like, got the most claim to, you know, the insanity plea of just, like, my powers literally, like, fuck with my head. I'm not culpable for that.
I don't like the whole, like, no, don't give in to revenge or anything. It's like, his revenge is only bad because he, like, killed a whole lot of other people in the
Yeah.
process. If he just went straight for Norman Osborn,
Yeah.
I wouldn't shake 2 shits at that.
Unless you stop now.
I mean, Spider-Man probably would, but probably from the perspective of, like, wouldn't it be more satisfying to put him in a box forever?
Oh, Gundam Wing, of course, was on
yeah.
the thing, which I didn't watch that much of, because I thought it was kind of hokey, which is weird, because I watched DBZ just fine. Aired DBGT eventually, but, like, not Dragon Ball. Like, apparently that was another case where, like, they actually advertised that they were gonna do it, and then they realized, like, oh, we can't air that on Dutch TV.
Isn't you?
Because I guess even the Blue Water dub was still, like, a little too raunchy in places, maybe? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's probably what they would have aired.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool. Just couldn't allow that use of the word Mondo. I mean, how do I...
That wasn't Z, though.
Oh, shit.
It was Vegeta. Not a character in Total. Your father was an average fighter, but he was a brilliant scientist!
Oh. Trying to, like, grab things to throw at him.
I feel like Brian Drummond is such a recognizable ham that you could just, like, mix up his lines from different shows and just have Vegeta be like, no machine gun for him! Shoot him down!
There we go. Yeah, we're finishing this game tonight.
Fight it, Martin. You can walk away.
No! Osborn must suffer!
Oh, jeez. Flashing.
Yeah.
That's a cool design, though.
Yeah. Behold my stand!
We actually really briefly had Toonami in the Netherlands.
Huh.
Tom was like dubbed in Dutch and everything, presumably based off the UK version. But like, I remember seeing that like once. I think it was like a really short-lived thing because they suddenly decided like, oh, we hate success. Let's not do any of this anymore. And then anime pretty much just disappeared off of the Dutch airwaves, except for like once Cartoon Network became like a common thing again, they had like Bakugan, I guess. And I think eventually Nickelodeon was like rerunning Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe?
It's a big deal.
I remember my little sister was watching that. And of course, like, Disney XD still has Pokemon for the rest of time. Then one time, my mom was, like, flipping channels. Got to, like, a Sun and Moon episode, and she was, like, scandalized by the art style. It's like, it used to be way better. And I'm like, I never knew until now that my mom was a Gen 1er.
Truck, not monkey!
It was so funny, because, like, Wooly had, like, you know, been talking to me so much about how, like, oh, this new art style allows them to be so much, like, you know, more fun with the animation, and it's, like, better than ever. And then my mom's just like, it used to look so much cooler. Eve agrees with my mom. It's sometimes kind of funny to, like, realize, like, you know, the stuff my mom absorbed, like, because of me watching things. So this one time I was just like saying something about Dragon Ball and she was like, okay, so was Goku or Gohan the one who hung out with Piccolo in the wasteland?
Oh. Did I get him?
Because I think like initially I actually like watched DBZ on like the family TV. Even though it was on at like 5, so like, you know.
Spider kick! Patchy, sorry. But I'm negative!
And then later on, I got like, you know, vanished to like the tiny upstairs bedroom TV, which was probably better because, you know, DBZ gets like really fucked up as it goes along.
Yeah.
And they stopped censoring it so much. Although the later Ocean dub would still like censor stuff just by cutting out shots. So like when Yamcha gets like, you know, immediately destroyed by Dr. Gero.
Yeah.
They cut the part where he actually like, you know, like punches through him, but he still has the hole obviously. So for ages I was just so confused about like, wait, how did getting his energy drain cause him to have a hole in his stomach? That doesn't make sense. Oh hey Bob, yeah we play some modern things originally. We're not complete boomers. We like, you know, we like the retro stuff, and also we don't really like playing things for the first time on stream.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of newer stuff that we play doesn't get on here, like FF16, which I cannot go a single Spidey scream without mentioning.
That thrashing has always just made me wince and be like, ooh, ow, oh, that's not good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like it's a great beatdown in that it makes me really not want to be Spider-Man.
Otto?
When he gets Yamcha.
Now I'm taller, Norman.
I'll give you a no
face. You can't imagine how satisfying it is. Ready for your final act?
You're going to walk the tightrope. Oh no. They got Norman.
Oh no.
How terrible.
Spidey's actually awake and he's just like, should I let him get away with that? Just pretend to be unconscious for a bit.
Where's Otto?
Gone. I would not worry about him right now.
He needs a hospital.
No hospital. Feast.
This game really is, like, you know, some story quibbles aside, this game is, like, one of the best Spider-Man things in, like, years. It's just, like, so close to just being, like, you know, my ideal Spider-Man stuff. I am, like, I'm pretty sure I bring this up every stream. I am, like, you know, ride or die. I'm like, well, MJ should just be a model and actress, because then the writers will actually have to, you know, make an interesting person.
Sable's helping him now. Yeah, Sable's on her, like, union-mandated fascism break.
Yeah.
You might be wondering why a fascist would have a union.
Who's running this place?
Don't try to find logic in fascism, okay?
It's been a while, but I'll do my best.
Alternatively, she's just like, if Norman dies, I'm not getting paid.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You can thank me by not dying. Oh my god.
Alright, we're gonna grab an arm and pull on 3, 2, 1.
Literally did a shit job. I don't remember Silver Sable, like, spraying feces all over New York, but...
Yeah, wait until... I'm trying to think of, like, is there, like, you know, a monkey-themed Spider-Man villain, you know, because then you can fling poop. But I'm like, I can't think of any.
I mean, Kraven the Hunter's pretty shit.
Yeah.
Where's May?
Look, Mephisto called.
They say she could go at any moment.
I feel like this game is just a manual for the comic writers, just being like, look, it's this easy. It's this easy to write good Spidey, and yet...
What's funny is, one of the main writers on this is Dan Slott.
Maybe you can't.
Marvel editors, it's this easy.
Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
Granted, I even with the married Peter Parker, I think Dan Slott would
Peter
still
helped
not be
build those
perfect.
arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him.
He has this thing where he, like, likes needling the fans, and I'm just like, don't, dude, just don't. You're not gaining anything.
Yeah, but Spider-Man comics are like nothing but wheel spinning now, alright?
Yeah.
So.
We almost had a amazing run from Nick Spencer. Almost, until the very end.
That thing's been on her the whole time?
Yeah. Spider-Man's like, wait here, I gotta make a call. 1-800-666-4444. It's gonna bite me?
No. There'll be something. Have they ever done a Spider Aunt May?
No, that's not it.
Of course they have.
There was also a what if where Aunt May became a Herald of Galactus.
Ah, of course.
Huh. I'm allergic.
That expression they gave him did make him look a little swollen, didn't it?
It's just like, oh, that's not good. Ah. Alright, I've only got a major concussion. Falls off the light post.
MJ's right. I built the neural interface. That means I can destroy it. There must be something at the lab I can use.
Alright, yeah, we are heading to the finale now. Oh.
Are we though?
Yes.
Whee!
I will probably, like, play a little bit more even after the main story ends. Just because, you know, fun game. Fun stuff.
Black Cat.
Yeah. Dodging and interruptions.
Spider-Man. Hello.
Man, I gotta change this number.
I must leave New York. Recent events give me pause.
I might be the bad guy.
Your rescue of Osborn, despite his hatred, it affected me. I must return home. Reflect on this life I choose.
Dang.
Well, that's
I'm actually gonna
fascinating.
miss
Eat
you
my
and the
ass.
Troopers.
Unfortunately, My agents will stay. Though I question our work, they do not. And Osborn
You
continues to
pay
stay.
them. You're their boss.
So close to being good news.
Oh.
Indeed.
Hang on. I have to make an upgrade. Sure. Hey. Oh.
Man, it would have been an interesting alternate universe where like Toonami kept on and in the Netherlands and we got all the other cool stuff.
Oh, I like that. And then I will have not enough to buy it. Oh no, wait, I will have enough to buy it. I want it. There we go.
See you in your bizarre witticism, Spider-Man. Until we meet again.
I will miss
What a
you and you
strange,
constantly
violent lady.
interrupting me to do menial tasks like catching piggins and
Piggins?
and grabbing back pigs. Loading. Oh, I shouldn't have slept on that side.
We did the impossible, Doc. But now I have to destroy it.
It's time to build
A little creation of my own.
the bombastic bag man.
You could just put a plastic bag over Otto's head and suffocate him.
Put a bucket on his head, and then he can't notice you stealing from him.
And these dudes just keep showing up.
Yeah.
How did this get on?
Glad I had 3 minutes to put all this together.
It's the Pittsburgh Spider-Man.
Spidey jacket. No, that's when Spidey has an identity crisis. and
Otto's
slashes
been climbing this whole time. That is one tall building.
Yeah.
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Osborn Tower.
Should we be filming this?
You want me to beg? Not gonna happen.
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
He never did any screwball
Tell
content.
them what
I
you
think that's in the
did.
DLC.
Never.
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies! You stole my company, my ideas!
My fizzy lifting drinks!
The truth. The truth. Okay.
The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me. The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you. You're a failure, Otto, and you always will be.
I jumped.
It's a good thing there was a trampoline down there for some reason.
Yeah.
I think the circus was in town. And I don't mean Sable.
Give me the
He would
anti-serum.
be afraid of Pittsburgh Spider-Man.
Otto. You've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
You're fighting the wrong man. it your way.
Oh.
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
Oh. Go. Oh shit.
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to
Like when I threw him off the building! He bounced right off of the pavement!
Guess it was made with rubber cement!
I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I like the colors, though. It's very flattering.
Witnesses!
I too am from Pittsburgh originally.
Gotta move.
Whee! Get him!
Oh.
No,
I
I wasn't talking to Otto.
I keep hitting R1 to dodge, even as I'm firing webs.
Live Rossfield really did a number on your muscle memory. Now the only muscles you can remember are his. You've seen those pecs.
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I want! Now get out of my way before I really hurt you!
Oh. Oh, don't do that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bam!
Enjoy ground.
And I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies!
Pow!
I will slam you into this ground.
What are you...
You're running out of fluid!
Such a disappointment.
How many times can you kick him in the throat before he learns to counter that? I mean, he's got like dementia, so...
This is one of my favorite parts of the game.
You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen. You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me. Not more than it means to me.
Love it. Like, if you're making a Spider-Man game, of course you need the moment where he gets angry and stops joking and just is just like, yeah, I was holding back. Fuck you. Like, you know, we have this big, lengthy fight, and then he's just like, you knew? Instantly rips a pentacle off. I love it. I love Angry Peter. It's great. And this is just fucking cool.
Can't you see all the people you're hurting?
You'll never understand. You haven't suffered like I have.
Cool.
I won.
You know, the Bugle headline is gonna read, Spider-Man beats up man with dementia.
Think of the man you were.
No, JJ doesn't work for it anymore.
You can't save me,
Probably like Joe
Peter.
Robertson or something now.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself. You were my hero. You meant so much to me.
Love victory laps like this, where it's like really hard to fucking lose the fight, but it's just the coolest fucking thing in the world. Ow!
Sonic just runs past in the speed highway.
Yeah.
We're going to change the world.
God damn it! I'm hitting circle, and it's just like, no, not now, not now, not now. Okay, now. There. Fuck you.
You look tired, Parker.
Not tired. Just hurt.
Nom 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 nom. Nom nom.
Otto! Stop!
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
I couldn't agree more. No!
God, the noise is very low and foaming.
Yeah.
The anti-serum.
Yeah, that noise when he's pulling the claw out of him is right up there with like the noises Sean Schemmel makes in Super Broly.
I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mom. Your conscience. Wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong. You are everything I wanted to be. You just threw it away.
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it together. If you'll help me.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body.
Something hit you?
Yeah. Just a bit.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember?
Yeah, but now I have a hole in my chest.
You rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
Whew.
Yeah.
God, this game's good. Whew. Peter, this is cyanide.
Okay, I needed that. Jesus Christ.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Oh god.
There won't be enough to kill the others.
Oh, lasagna's coming back up though.
I'll give you a few minutes.
Holy shit. What would Spock do?
Swallows bottle.
No, that's Piccolo!
Got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
Oh shit, I thought it was the other one.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
Everyone knows, Peter. The entire city of New York has been playing a huge prank on you this whole time.
And Ben, you too.
We were using the honor
All
system.
the people you've saved.
So you mean I could have cashed those checks made out to Spider-Man?
Everybody knew? Well, everybody except Johnny Storm.
Yes.
We don't know how he hasn't figured it out yet.
Well, I'm J. Jonah Jameson, presumably, because otherwise we'd really be in trouble.
Oh god, that's such a good moment too.
I've decided you deserve to die.
You're not worth my relationship with MJ. Mephisto teleports in. He's like, oh shit! Too late. Leaves. Fuck this, I'm gonna go bother the Silver Surfer again.
See, we can't go back to sad right after, like, the sad to laughter, because then, like, you go down such a steep hill, again, that all the blood just leaves your brain, you pass out.
Yeah, right, Eve? This game beats the shit out of Peter Parker.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man.
Yeah, but in, like, a good way. Like, unlike the comics where it's just like, what if we shit in his lunch?
No, but I mean, it's always been like that, even when it was good. Like,
yeah, but, like, you know, it feels like it means something in this. And, like, in the good stories, when Peter Parker gets shit on, it feels like it means something, and it's not just like, Peter Parker must be miserable because we are not creative writers.
it's a good thing I didn't have anti-vaxxers.
Ooh.
Mouse just like, hey Peter, you want a job?
Lemonade, good. Going to create a mathematical formula that will let me walk through these walls.
Seems legit.
So yeah, for Dr. Sivana.
Who?
I'll tell you later.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, associate
Supermodel.
editor.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh,
No.
no, but...
Of course not.
I'll be right with you.
I'm
honey.
even
Thank
more
you.
homeless.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry, no, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
You just need to not work
Last
for a
project I
supervillain.
worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost
Name
destroyed the
anyone
city.
he could work for in this city that is not a supervillain.
Reed Richards.
Fuck. I mean, some people would argue.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
I mean, Tony Stark is here too, but you can't ruin my joke like that.
My new place isn't going to be ready for about a week, so I'm going to be crashing with Miles for the
I
next
wonder
few
if
minutes.
they'll introduce Horizon Labs in the next game or
You
one of
know,
these. Because
you
that
can
was a
always
thing that
stay at my
Dan Slott
place.
made.
Maybe he can fight Roxxon.
Only if you want to.
No, I mean, yes. I mean, no, I don't. I not want to. But meaning, I do want to. But
I mean, there is the whole thing where that arc in the comic ends with the whole message of like, yeah, but the corporations still control the media, so you know.
Yeah.
So they could work that into something.
Mephisto comes in. No, no, you stop that.
He was that woman on the bench in the background.
Okay. What a flop of an ending.
Just kinda.
It just sort of done. Like it just like it is a flop. That should have been a big fucking dramatic moment where Peter like sits and reflects on everything he's like lost throughout the course of this, but how he wouldn't do it, and then like that's when he and MJ are like, yeah, no, let's do this.
They ran out of budget at that exact moment.
Yes.
They couldn't even do a dramatic zoom out at the
Yeah,
end.
like that has always bothered me, where this game just sort of is just like, we're done, thank you. It's like, what? No, it needs to be a big bombastic ending.
Needs to be a big bombastic Bagman. Well, at least there's DLC and Miles Morales and a second game coming out in a month.
Yeah. Fun fact. Peter does not end up working for another supervillain. I do believe he's a science teacher in the next game.
Ah.
Yeah. Which, awesome, because that's what he becomes in the J. Michael Straczynski run, which was like one of the last really awesome Spider-Man runs. Incidentally, ended in one more day because Joe Quesada is a hack.
You know, they should just have Mephisto show up in one of these games and then Peter just fucking ends him.
Yeah. Have you thought about making a deal? No!
Because it feels like a number of things in this game are definitely like the writers going like, hey, you know how the comic did a dumb thing? Let's not.
Yeah. Mephisto shows up, he's like, can I tempt you with... Peter's like, no! Go bother Daredevil. He's like actually Catholic. Like he hangs out in churches. Wouldn't that matter more to you? Get out of here. Ugh, you're no fun. Fine, I'm going to go try and tempt the Silver Surfer again because I was apparently really after him for a while in the 80s. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Don't you have like some motorcycle guy to bother? These
Hey,
credits.
if he's a science teacher in the sequel, like, you said that happens in a comic, so I don't know, but like, do you think they'll work in anything from like when he's like an undergrad in the comics?
I don't know.
Because there's like a bunch of stuff you could do with the college, right?
Yeah, but I'm also pretty sure he has like a degree, because he's working as a scientist with like Octavius at the start.
Yeah, no, but I mean like that they could take some of that stuff from the setting and like rework it
maybe.
into.
Yeah.
Because here this is not like the same chronology as the comics with all this. Like, MJ would not be there if this was the origin of Doc Ock in the comics.
Yeah, like he's been Spider-Man for like I think 8 years. I think he's 23 in this, and like
John Romero.
What?
Not the John Romero, I presume.
Yeah, like, he's been Spider-Man for 8 years as of the beginning of this game, but, like, Doc Ock hasn't showed up, the Green Goblin hasn't showed up, Venom hasn't showed up.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
And, like, we still, like, the footage we've seen of the sequel, it's like, we're getting the black suit and all that, but we still haven't seen the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be Green Goblin, but...
Yeah. I fully expect like the stinger of like the sequel will be like Norman getting the suit or whatever.
Hey, so Pete?
Yeah.
I kind of got to talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well,
Started growing hair in weird places.
Weird things have
Feeling
been going
weird
on.
whenever I see a girl.
Like physically.
Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts
Peter's,
to change.
stop sipping my
And
lines,
so you may be
Parker.
noticing some areas, for example.
Peter's probably like, oh, thank God.
Think
No,
it's,
this part.
I think it's better that I just I show you.
Peter's just like, oh God, no, a teenager's about to undress in front of me. No, 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 no. He's probably relieved when he sees him on the ceiling.
Not that weird.
And yet, and again, it just ends on a bit of a... And that's it.
Well, there's another stinger, isn't there?
Oh yeah. Let's get to that.
Hey, Screwball was in this game.
Oh hey, Keith Silverstein.
Yeah, he's in everything.
Yeah.
What?
I was just remembering shit happening in Spider-Man comics right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Eight 80085.
8675309.
We were so close. But I'll keep trying. I will find a cure.
For your perversion.
I will. I love you, son.
Oh no!
Wonder what that black gooey thing could be.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, they have said, like, of the sequel that, like they've said outright, like, Venom wants one thing and one thing only. He wants to kill Spider-Man. And I'm like, yes, good. Finally, that's what Venom should be doing. But everyone's also like, it's Harry. It's gotta be Harry. Like, Eddie Brock hasn't been introduced, and, like, they probably would have been like, oh yeah, here's Eddie Brock. He's in this
We
game.
could have played this on ultimate difficulty the whole time.
I could have, yes. But fuck that. Anyways, new suits!
Yeah, Harry wants his revenge for Spidey not, like, listening to his demands.
Yeah. What do you think of this suit? Like, with the cell shading.
I think it's cool, but it's so weird that, you know, obviously it does not fit the rest of the game at all.
Yeah. Find all the backpacks to get this. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, the true hero.
Now witness my powers.
Alright, there is, like, a couple things I want to do. That one. Actually, if I am going to do that, I should just...
What else do you expect from the sequel? Like, we know the lizard's in it.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Like, so many, like, you know, nameable Spider-Man villains made an appearance in this game, or, you know, they're gonna show up in the sequel.
Yeah. Like, Kraven, like, he has apparently not fought before because Kraven's gonna show up for the first time in the sequel, and Spider-Man's like, who the fuck is this Kraven asshole?
I wonder if he's gonna, like, take the Taskmaster role of just, like, annoying the shit out of Spidey with dumb tasks.
Yeah, but he's also in, like, the main story.
You're back. How's your mom?
Fine. Right back to complaining about not having grandchildren.
So you gonna take that vacation now?
Yeah, but, like, a lot of stuff in this game kinda is, like, where it, like, starts as a part of the story, and then it's like, no, you can do more of this if you want.
Sounds like a big job. But we're up
to it.
Alternatively, Taskmaster will just show up like, I'm ready for round 2.
We need Spider Cop.
You said it. You even did the voice.
Okay, don't make it weird.
You like me.
Sorry, did the game just blink or was that me?
I don't know. I thought you did like a thing with the UI or something.
Spider Cop.
I thought you like leveled up or something. I was just really that was weird.
Yeah.
We'll check in on the VOD. But yeah, like what else could happen? I guess it depends on like what characters they have the rights to use.
Yeah.
Do you think Morbius could show up?
I would.
Sony has Morbius.
Yeah. Well, Sony has all Marvel or all Spidey things. Maybe we'll get Madam Web.
Is something wrong?
Oh no.
I mean, I forgot Morbius is supposed to be like a Spidey thing because all anyone ever talks about anymore is the meme.
Just now. Busy guy like you. I guess it all blurs together, huh? Near the theater on 126 and Powell. She just called and told me.
Right. Sorry. Happy to help. I'm glad your daughter's safe. Okay.
You sound totally different, by the way.
I should swing by and see what's going on.
Less like a dungeon master.
Cloak and Dagger should show up.
Yes. They're cool. I like Cloak and Dagger.
There's the theater and the crime scene. I better find out what
Because like
happened.
obviously you can't have like characters who are straight up heroes because you know they take screen time from Spidey, who's supposed to have these insurmountable odds.
And we already have 2 Spideys.
Yeah. But like, you know, if you have Cloak and Dagger, it's like, okay, you know.
Thanks for keeping us safe, Spider-Man.
You're back already? I thought you were
The whole point is like they're you know doing things that are like, you know,
not kosher.
Yeah. Very means to an end.
What about the
Punisher?
Someone's impersonating me.
Yeah, he is technically a Spider-Man character by origin, but I don't know if he has like enough like solo value. You know, like Daredevil.
Yeah.
Although I don't think they have the rights to Daredevil regardless, but like, it'd be kind of weird for him to show up, I think.
Yeah.
Especially because like the Punisher only interacts with Spidey when he really has to, so I don't really know what they would do with him unless they put him in like the Silver Sable role somehow, where he just keeps like, you know, getting in the way.
Yeah.
Because of his own shit.
What even am I trying to get?
You know, it's interesting. It'd be weird to, like, you know, give Kingpin more of a thing because he was already, like, the warm-up villain here.
Yeah.
But it would be funny if something happens to him off-screen and then his wife blames Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Looks like it got put out quickly.
You know, given some of the, like, you know, really obscure shit that gets referenced in his game, like the Enforcers.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, what if they somehow, like, have Will-O-the-Wisp show up?
Oh my Christ. Cardiac. You haven't met Cardiac, because I think he's like 80s or 90s. And he's not even a villain, really. He's kind of like an anti-hero. I think he would, like, steal, like, I think he was stealing from, like, pharmacies or something to run, like, an underground clinic for people who couldn't, like, afford it or were getting screwed.
What about, like, what's his name? Nuclear Man?
The Molten Man?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. That could be cool.
I guess I'm also just interested to see, like, what sort of, like, supporting cast members could show up, because, like, they play that kind of light here.
Yeah.
Because they're like, you know, fairly focused on, like, okay, you got MJ, obviously, you get Aunt May, Miles is in there, so we can set that whole thing up. But then, you know, like, they completely cut out the Bugle by just having JJ be a podcast host, which is pretty brilliant. But
yeah.
Like, it's like, it'd be kind of cool to see, like, a bunch of the, like, people from the Bugle in this.
Honestly,
ADP. Pretty
JJ in the comics right now is a podcast host, but, like, in the opposite direction of this, where he's, like, super pro
Key my
Spider-Man
lenses to
because
track
he's
its
learned
chemical
like
signature.
Peter's
It should
identity,
lead me right to
and so they
Spider-Man
just like talk it
2.0.
out.
He's walking normally.
Like at one point,
no
like
awareness, no powers.
it's funny. Like at
That's why
one
he's doing
point,
suicide.
he invites Spidey onto the podcast, and they like talk it out, and it's supposed to be like a friendly thing, except they end up like shouting at each other and arguing anyways. And afterwards, they're like, "Oh, that was cathartic." Ow. Spidey, you having trouble? Yes!
I think they'll somehow work in a Spider Slayer, because you could really put anyone behind that.
Maybe.
Ooh, what about Mysterio?
Oh, yeah.
Everything. The deal's going down on the roof. No lie.
Right, just you stay out of trouble. Hope I'm not too late.
Like, I'm assuming they didn't really use Mysterio here, because it was like, you know, they were
doppelganger's
already
got some
kind of
skills.
doing the
And he
Scarecrow
left the
thing
drugs.
with some
Yeah.
other stuff.
Seems like the police will handle the cleanup. Counterfeit Spidey must have gone down the other fire
And that would have been like a little too obvious, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's him.
You know what I want? I want a
seen the
Batman Beyond game.
Yeah, I
Actually, I
mean,
just want more Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
And like ignore the
Excuse
stupid
me.
crap about
I
him
hear
being
someone
Bruce's
in
clone
need.
or whatever.
Okay, I do not talk like that. Nobody talks like that.
Did you hear that voice?
No?
Yeah, right.
But
We'll
listen.
get even more from Mr. Fisk when we bring him your head.
Whoa, hey guys! I'm not the real Spider-Man.
Not anymore, you
You recognize it?
Time to
Maybe?
even the odds a little.
always knew it was more than one guy. Kill them both!
I've got this. Go.
Miss a chance to team up with the real Spider-Man? No way!
It's Matt Mercer.
Oh. I've never heard him do a voice like that before.
Yep.
I'm a black belt. Teach at Chikara Dojo. I just wanted to help spread the legend.
I mean, at first while I was
When
paying
you click
attention, I was
you
like,
inherit my enemies.
Michael J.
And I've got a
Fox!
lot of enemies.
More of them.
I'll take the ones with guns. You get the rest.
I'll get this one too.
Doc, you're telling me you made a bunch of octopus tentacles?
Oh my god.
This is heavy.
Could you see Michael J. Fox playing Spider-Man if they like somehow managed to make a movie in the 80s?
Yeah? Yeah? Is that the timeline where Nick Cage was Superman, or...?
Maybe.
You know, if you want to help your community, there's a feast shelter nearby. And I'm sure folks would appreciate free self-defense classes. Good idea.
Do you, like, actually believe in multiverse theory, or is that just like a, you know, like a joke?
Well, it's fun to think about, and I mean, like, you know, I don't know that level of science very well, and I'm not sure, like, if you could prove it either, like, you know, either way at this point with the stuff we have on hand.
Because, I mean, like, you know, there would be, like, infinite universes based on, like, every single possible variable, right?
Yeah.
So there would be a timeline where everything kicks ass unless it's mutually exclusive of something else that kicks ass.
Yeah.
It's like, how do I go to that timeline?
That's where they're at in Eden Zero right now. They got to Universe Zero where everything is pretty much better.
Wasn't Rebecca trapped in like a weird VR Saw thing?
No, that wasn't VR. Oh wait, yeah, but no, she got out of that.
Okay.
That was intense.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty cool. She's
One
like,
bruise at a
playtime
time.
is over.
Look, your
It's like,
heart's in
that's
the
pretty
right
much the
place.
only
But
way
if
you can
keep
end
this
that,
up,
isn't it?
you're
Yeah.
gonna get killed.
Well, it turns out the AI.
Don't worry.
Okay, so it turns out she knows the AI, and like
Good call.
old Weiss made it
Besides,
for her
you
to
don't need
like
a
play
costume
video
to make
games
a
with when she was a kid living with
Hey, that's
them.
a good line.
And then it became self-aware and kind of, you know, freaked out as AI tends to. But she, you know, managed to basically talk it down and be like, you're not supposed to be doing this crazy shit. Like, you should be making fun games. Like, she basically fights her way through all of its, like, crazy traps and shit, and then, like, you know, gives it the cool down hug. I haven't actually read the chapter yet, but I'm like, aw, that's sweet.
Should there be a spoiler warning on all this?
Nah. Because I'm pretty sure nobody listening is, like, super up-to-date on Eden Zero, and by the time they get there, they'll have forgotten this.
Yeah, but what if someone on YouTube finds it?
Oh, fuck 'em. No, I'm
You
sorry.
heard it here first, folks.
Sorry,
Noth wants to fuck each and every one of you.
I'm gonna keep comments to myself.
You can keep your stupid comments
In your pocket. No, I apologize, beloved YouTube viewer. You are cool.
My friends, the Rhino and the Scorpion are back behind bars. But only after wreaking
That was a strategic comma there, JJ.
Hopefully, they'll never see daylight again. But we need to be ready if they do. Normal humans can't stand against the likes of the Rhino. So, here's my proposal. You've heard of police dogs, right? Now bear with me. We train, outfit, and deploy police rhinoceroses.
I love this idea.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, what is with this bird?
Should have that bird work for the police, I guess.
Ah, fuck you, bird! Get back here, I am hungry!
Nom nom nom.
Tasty!
It's me, the pigeon consumer Spider-Man. Nom 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 nom.
Oh, man.
What's your favorite old Hanna-Barbera cartoon?
Oh, fuck. Scooby-Doo.
I shouldn't have even bothered, should I?
Yeah. That said, like, based on other stuff I've seen, if I had to pick something that wasn't Scooby-Doo, it would probably be, is it like, Goldie Golden Action Hank?
Jack, I think?
Action Jack, sure, yeah.
Action Hank is the guy from Dexter's Lab. The, like, I guess he's like a Shaft parody.
Ah, right, yeah.
Kinda, because they do the whole thing where, like, Dexter grows a beard so he can be as cool as Action Hank. And then they literally quote the Shaft opening.
No, thank you, Howard.
Man, now whenever we watch Dexter's Lab. At least the good seasons.
I want to be on top of something. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Easter eggs in the game.
Avengers Tower is so cool.
I thought being on top of
They're never
something
around
is
to
what you
use it.
do.
I think they're probably somewhere on the West Coast right now.
Haha, Avengers
Surfing
West
or
Coast
something.
reference. But yeah. I just like that Avengers Towers in this game. Man, I wish... I hate...
Could make a good Avengers game.
Yes! Every time! The closest thing to a good Avengers game we've gotten in the past, like, decade or so is probably, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. And even then, that's less of an Avengers game and more of a just, like, everybody in the fucking kitchen sink game.
You know, back in the day, Capcom got a lot of licenses and stuff.
Yep.
They got that Resident Evil engine. Give them a frickin' superhero game.
Oh my god, that'd be cool.
Get them backpacks! It's weird. I feel like we should be rounding off the stream, but it's only like 8:30.
Yeah, well, we did beat the game.
Yeah. That's why. It's not that I'm eager to, like, you know, get out of here.
Yeah.
Although I am very sweaty because of the weather. I
Yeah.
want to take a shower.
Stealth challenge. Backpack. Oh, let's get another backpack.
This is Sable Control, requesting status update from Museum Mile. Checkpoint is active. Full battle rattle. Lethal force authorized.
Like, I get that Sable has to stick around for gameplay purposes, but it makes no sense that Silver Sable just like, I'm leaving,
fuck you,
and the people under me are not, because I have no control over them, apparently. You have any time there?
Spider-Man, did you forget how to climb walls?
It's one of those magic walls.
Sorry, I'm usually web swinging.
Web swing!
Is it this one?
I thought you were just gonna dive into water.
You mean Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson.
Who was a fridge magnet for their fucking podcast?
J. Jonah Jameson.
The raft. When a regular maximum security.
And why did
prison
Peter
just
Parker
isn't
stash it in a backpack?
I don't know.
What if JJ's son shows up?
Oh, yeah, Man Wolf. That could be cool.
Has Spider-Man ever gone to space? Probably in like when he's like hanging out with like bigger superheroes, right?
Yes, he's been to Mars at the very least. The Avengers were involved.
See, that's what I meant. Like, you know, if it's like the Avengers or the Fantastic Four, I'm like, okay, sure, then Spidey goes to space.
Oh.
Hey, does this turn into a robot?
Huh?
Oh, I thought it was just normal bad guys. Yeah, we're not doing that shit. Excuse me.
And like, you just knocked all of them over at once. You should get a freaking medal for that one.
By all means, please target me. Oh, not you. Oh, ow.
Good job.
You stay down.
Hey, chat's quiet. Stop it. Stop being quiet.
Praise my gameplay.
You know, I know a big thing on Twitch is like, you know, the emojis when something fun happens.
Yeah.
I don't understand what any of these freaking emojis on Twitch actually mean.
Yeah. Surprise! Oh, by the crotch?
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, ouch.
Just rip that guy's dick right off.
Yeah.
Man.
You shouldn't have been a fascist.
I was just posted like a frog. I don't know what that means. But sure.
Oh, fuck. What if one game we get the fucking jackal?
Yeah.
The spider signal. See, the thing with the jackal, though, is you kind of need Gwen Stacy to be both A, a thing, and B, dead. For it
I'm
to
sure
really
they could work something else out. He's really mad about
Mark
Otto.
your calendars, folks, because I'm going to say something you thought you'd never hear.
One of these days, he's gonna open up one of those backpacks
Does that
and
mean
find
I
a
was wrong about him?
Spider-Mobile.
Am I apologizing? Hell no. You see, I have it on good authority that he is a regular listener of this program.
Like, it would be so funny if, like, you just look at the water somewhere and there's just that fucking car sticking out.
He's just like, I don't know what I think.
No, seriously though, all these Twitch emoji are just like weird faces, and they have like these non-indicative. Okay, I get Poggers, I get PogChamp or whatever, but like a bunch of these are just like, what do these mean? They're like weird in jokes that I just not privy to because I never really like, not a big like Twitch viewer.
Yeah.
Or the bathroom. Let's go to commercial.
We're a podcaster. I don't care. Go to commercial.
Well, let's look at some of this. It says here like frequently used, which I assume is frequently used by people and not by me because
Come on.
I don't know what these are.
It's a fast one.
I don't know what a kappa is. Okay, this guy's laughing. I get that one.
Today I learned I'm a terrible pigeon wrangler.
I guess there's like a surprise guy sleeping. Maybe some of these are like somewhat more indicative, but like there's one called Not Like This, but it's not Linkara, and that's weird.
Not like this.
What are these weird real people faces? I guess these are like streamers, maybe? I don't know. Makes me feel like this fish right here that I'm about to post.
There's an Easter egg, but I'm probably not going to be able to find it.
Gonna take a selfie next to Uncle Ben's grave.
I mean, I could, but if you go there, there's actually like a short little cutscene that plays.
And the chase is on.
Anyways, time to eat a pigeon.
So what was the Easter egg?
Just the cutscene.
Oh.
I wonder if pigeons eat spiders.
Oh, they just run from them, Peter. Pigeon! This guy works for the Falcon.
Holy shit!
Pigeons agitate me! Ooh, the bugle.
All units. Armed hostiles are assaulting a police
Wait,
van.
does it say like who the editor is or anything?
It's. I think MJ mentions it's Robbie. All right, well.
Did you know that in like the second or third Spider-Man comic, he's called Peter Palmer because Stan Lee can't remember names?
Yeah. Well, shit. I don't know what to do.
I don't know, chase Black Cat.
Oh, that means I have to start the DLC, though.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? Just fart around until our time's up?
I guess. Hang on. Anger! Sure. Alright, yeah, I guess we can do that.
Yeah.
Alright. Manual save.
Who's the manual save?
I don't know. Alright. The heist. Oh. Oh, wait. You don't own it.
Oh. We're on my account?
Yeah?
Why are we on my account?
I don't know.
This is your PlayStation.
Yeah, but you were the one who decided to use your account for whatever reason.
I didn't do that. I just turned it on.
No, I mean, like, when we first started streaming.
Oh. Wait, I don't own it, but I've played the heist.
I haven't installed it.
Oh.
Oh, well, shit.
Well, I guess you can't do that right now, huh?
Yeah, shit. Look at that brick wall. It's immaculate. Perfectly animated. Or modeled.
I used my account because mine doesn't have my real name on it.
Yeah?
So if we go into the menu, it wouldn't, like, dox me. If we used your account, it would do that.
Yeah.
Change your display name. You should change your display name to Noffles McDamsel.
No.
That's your name.
No, it's not.
Chat, suggestions for Noffles' full name.
Getting a little sleepy. Could use a coffee.
Oh man, they put Goofy in this?
Oh god! That man is broken.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. It's all good.
Well, it did the thing where it's like, okay, so the auto web was gonna like grapple him to this, except for whatever reason he bounced off, hit the top of that building, bounced off of that, and then the web kicked in and yanked him back onto the building.
It's fine. He's fine.
He's alive.
He's good. Noffles McGoofenstein? That's a bit much, isn't it?
Spider guy does whatever a spider guy does.
Oh no!
Oh god!
What?
Oh my god! This guy keeps falling down. You're gonna need to see that on a replay.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Alright, I hope we can get like this next guy to do the same sort of ragdolling. Spike. he goes. There he goes.
I can't even see any of that.
That one wasn't as amazing, unfortunately. I guess we are just dicking around at the speed of sound. Waiting for this random friendly bazooka man.
I look over and I have like an email notification and I see like someone start following me and I'm like, oh, is that on Twitch? And it's on Pillow Fort.
Does Pillow Fort do writing?
Pillow Fort can do anything really.
Interesting.
It's like Tumblr but not bad. But also less people use it.
Yeah. It's a good format for like writing.
I haven't really tried. I can show you later.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Anime.
Yeah.
Have they done Spider-Man anime? I know they've done like Wolverine and Iron Man.
No, and I do not fucking get why. No, it's not. I'm the bombastic bag man.
I think they did like Marvel's Card Avengers at one point.
Yeah, Disc Avengers or some shit.
Yeah, Disc Avengers. That was silly.
Oh shit.
Now they've got the freaking Doc Ock is trapped in a Japanese schoolgirl's body manga.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I do not get, like, why they don't make a Spider-Man anime, considering his life is a light novel. A good light novel.
I mean, they can't have good things.
Yeah. Fuck your shield. Fuck your stick.
No, they're not shield, they're Sable.
Yeah, and... Whoop! One shot! Oh! Friendly fire!
There's a manga drawn by a Yu-Gi-Oh! Author starring Spider-Man and Iron Man. I did not know that. I love how this is just Spider-Man gets bored, so he fights some fascists.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I still don't have a house to go back to, so...
He's becoming Piccolo. Just hangs out in wastelands.
The wasteland of New York.
The concrete wasteland. That guy's just like, oh shit! Well, I am not gonna move!
I have some predictions about the next 10 seconds of my life, and none of them are good.
I love being able to grab their missiles. You get back up in the air. We're not done with you.
Is the new Bleach stuff any good?
I have heard people talking pretty favorably of it.
I heard live-action One Piece is actually really good.
Yeah, shocking.
Like everyone I've heard talking about it is like, wait, I watched this and it was actually good. What?
I know what it's like not to have anywhere to
Cancelled!
stay. It's a good thing these
Probably.
agents have body armor, because I just might lose my temper.
Especially Writer Strike and Actor Strike and Everyone Strike.
Yep. Fuck this.
I'm just like, did I turn out to be right about this? That this would actually be good? Even though I said it in like a really backhanded way because I, you know, I love clowning on One Piece fans. Goofy but nicely done. One Piece is already goofy.
Yeah. But hey, if now it can be nicely done.
Trying not to make a joke about the phrase "nicely done" in relation to One Piece, but
oh,
for once restraining myself on a Spidey stream.
Somebody has to. Oh, whoa.
What, are you gonna go like full degenerate right now?
I mean, if we got to Black Cat, maybe. Because like, I'll go on record. If like they need to make Spider-Man comics interesting again, and they like, for whatever stupid arbitrary reason, cannot actually undo One More Day, here's my pitch. Triad between Peter, MJ, and Felicia.
I mean, that's not degeneracy. That's just logic.
Yeah. I love how he flails midair.
Yeah.
He's like, ah, I can fly! Who's next? That guy.
I gotta start watching some anime, because I haven't watched anything since we finished Oshinoko.
Yeah? Get back here.
Don't think there's any seasonal stuff happening that I'm super interested in, apart from like, you know, Wooly showing it to us.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, you seen
And
how...
like, one room here is just like okay.
Yeah,
I would probably not watch it of my own accord.
You seen like how many hits it takes to down these guys?
Yeah.
This is the entirety of the DLC. Like they're all that tough.
Yeah, that sounds about right from what I remember.
I yanked your gun and then I threw it at you. Now I yanked your missile and threw it at you.
But yeah, that's why I didn't finish the DLC. It was just fighting forever.
Yep.
And I don't know why they did that. At least give me some like OP crap I can unlock or something,
Yeah.
so I can just like cleave through these guys, because I don't know.
That was terrifying. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Captain, the people that were locked up are headed back to their homes.
Good.
Looks like you wrapped this one up.
That making constituents homeless was not good for his poll number, so they won't be pulling that stunt again.
So, like, if that's all, and, you know, we don't exactly have, like, a whole bunch of time, like, start a new game or anything, should we just, like, round this off early?
Maybe.
What does chat think? You guys got any, like, ideas here? Any burning questions for Rosie and the Noth?
I was just thinking in terms of like backup games earlier today. Super Hot would make a really fun one.
Oh, maybe.
God, what a pretty fucking game.
Whee!
Hey, I'm swinging here. Yeah.
Someone should do a mod for the PC version where you just play as Sonic.
I really like this game. This is one of my favorite PS4 games, honestly. Honestly, like, now having played it, I'm a little bit more excited for the sequel.
Praise for Spider-Man lately, and I'm not saying it's entirely unwarranted. He did listen to me after all, and did the right thing in the end. But dial it back, will ya? I can tell it's going to his head. Look at him. The wisecracking, the grandstanding, swinging around the city like he owns it. This is not his city.
Spider crisis coming
It's
through.
mine. I mean ours.
I do want to play Miles Morales first.
That makes sense, but you'll have to do it quick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not getting the new one right away. I'll get it whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah, but it's really gonna be really good.
Yeah?
I'm gonna want it quickly.
Alright. Well, you can get it and play it first.
But gonna know what happens in Miles.
Don't move, Spider-Man!
Is this the mosh pit? Great!
Anybody
I
left?
realize the irony in me saying this, but I hope you've learned not to hit people.
It says if it's a comfy place to pause, then pause. But like we're kind of already paused.
Yeah, I'm just dicking around, doing whatever a spider can. Yeah. Just.
Yup.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Sunday will be Pokemon. Once again, I got like stuck on grinding because there's like too many things that like, you know, every direction is like some sort of story thing.
Yeah.
Because we can do Blaine, we can do the end of Silphco, and all that good stuff. And on Tuesday, like apparently, like after today, the weather is finally gonna cool off, so we don't have to deal with that crap anymore. It's September, damn it. So Tuesday, finally, Monkey Island, for real this time. And then on Thursday, like, I don't know, are we gonna do the DLC, or?
I don't know, I can go either way, honestly.
Yeah, can we just watch Black Cat cutscenes?
Maybe, I don't know, if you can find a way to make it happen.
Yeah. Not, you know, there's other stuff, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but, you know, I still want to do Unreal for old shoot games, and
yeah.
I've been thinking of installing it on Noth's laptop too and seeing if we can do it co-op, because I know that's like a thing. And that might be fun to do, I think. Yeah.
Ground teams, this is Control. What's the situation in the financial district? Traffic control established. Checking all suspicious persons.
Oh, it's just really cool swinging through the city.
Well, I guess it's time to swing to the end of the stream, so... Yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. I love you all. Don't forget to tell all your friends about Rosie. We're still 7 followers away from 50. We can do it if we really try. Like in that Pokemon song.
Peter, please.
Follow me on these things down here as well. Rosie rolling out.
Shouldn't we be making spider noises?
No.
Oh. Right.